All right, y'all, cause get in here so we can talk about how Deb played in these damn girls' faces on this whole season of Deb's house. Before we even get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments so we can talk about it. But let's go ahead and get into it. Now, no, I did not do individual episodes of Deb's house. However, I do want to recap the season since it's over. Spoiler alert, if you did not watch it, my girl Rocky won. I was biased. I ain't even gonna lie, because I've been following Rocky for years, and she has been one of the coldest Philly rappers for years. And I just always been like, why the hell Rocky ain't came out yet? Like, I mean, she been out, but like, why she ain't mainstream yet? And I mean, you kind of find out a little bit about it on the show. But anyway, they go in. Deb chooses these girls. I want to say it's 8 girls that she chooses by having them have a rap battle when they first come in. Who made the cut is billboardbaby, who she first tells she don't want to bring her in the house because she feel like she going to be problems, but she bring her anyway. Wrong choice. 2, Rocky. 3, bigdank. 4, whocamille. 5, queenizzy. 6, bigmali. 7, honeyb. And 8, alectra. That's who she picked. Now, there was a girl named Hot Chalk. She started talking too much shit too early. You know, she come talk about, y'all better not make it easy for me. Then you got up there when it was your turn and you fumbled. And so you did not even get picked. But Deb, you could tell that she felt the way. And that she really did like Chalk. Well, Chalk ended up getting to come back anyway, because as soon as they get in the house, who starts acting a fool? What? The one you said you what? Yeah, exactly. The one you brought the hell in her, saying you knew she was going to be a problem and turned out to be. She get in the house, just getting on people's nerves, acting like a child. I mean, honestly, she was just acting like a hyperactive kid. Running around, she picked up a big ass pile of snow, threw it in one of the girls' faces, out of nowhere, got into it with Rocky, and Deb made her and Rocky have a rap battle to see who was gonna go home. And of course, Rocky ate her ass up. And so Billboard gets sent home in like the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of being in the damn house, it seemed like. Her ass didn't even make it to sleep. But that's what you had got. Because you need to come in there and act like you had some sense. And when you see this episode, you think, okay, this what kind of show this gonna be. It make it look like that's what, you know, we finna see some rap battles. These bitches is really about to battle it out to see who becomes the better rapper. Wrong. All right? Deb, here's the thing. I think that Deb will pick a favorite in her head of somebody who she like. And all this other shit is pretend. You get what I'm saying? All this other shit is pretend. She's dead set on helping the person that she like until she kind of get called out on her shit. And we finna see that unfold. We learned that a girl going home every week. After Billboard go home and Chalk come, they back up to 8. I want to say the first person who went home out of them was Bigmali. And everybody was shocked because Bigmali was kind of like already set. She already have management and stuff. And I feel like that's kind of why Deb sent her home. Most of the girls said that. And that shows too, like how you just going, why would you bring her on here? If you already knew that she had management and she was already kind of making her own waves, why did you even bring her on here? Why could you not have given that spot to another girl? That alone irked me. Because I'm like, I know it's other women who would have loved to been there and would have loved to just, you know, have that spot. They don't have management. They don't have nobody behind them already. But you picked her knowing that. That's already playing in somebody's face. So Bigmali go home. Everybody's shocked because there are 2 girls in specific that everybody's like, they don't seem like they on everybody else's level. And that's honeyb and alectra. They both seem more like pop stars, honestly. Honeyb, she just do a lot of this, which gets on my nerves. I don't know what it is about when they start talking like this. I don't get it. Cause it don't make me feel like you more philosophical than what the hell you portraying. Like I really don't get that, but that's what she's on. Alectra just kind of look lost, honestly. She really looks like she don't know what she doing. And the girls are basically doing competitions. They end up having a mixer one night where Deb, that's another thing. I think she gets so hung up on bringing in all the celebrity people that she know and naming these people and having them come in here. Like, she gets too hung up on that. And I think the girls was pretty much feeling that too, because at certain points they was tired of like listening to these speeches from these people. And it's like, I get it. I do get it. At one point they are going to have to network and they are going to have to meet other celebrities and learn how to talk to them and stuff. But at least let them get their foot in the door first before they're raw right now. They're not at their best right now. That's why they're in a competition trying to get more help. And you bringing 8 million engineers, celebrity, this person, and letting them see these girls in their like most vulnerable state. That's all I'm saying. But they have like a mixer, and in particular, Alectra and honeyb do the worst that night. Deb caught him out on it. The other girls seen it. But somehow in that night, it came out, and I think it was because how you fucked up and you bringing all these people in here. One of them was like, nice to meet you again. And, you know, Deb was also saying little stuff. Like, I remember at one point she had made a comment, oh, you're gonna love this competition because you know you're a sneakerhead. When she was talking to one of them, implying that she knew, like, if you just met this girl, how the hell you know she a sneakerhead? Well, it come out that these two girls have actually been living with Deb. They have been working with her. They have been living with her. And she's basically been mentoring them for years now, trying to get them famous. And that played a role into why she gave them mics and accepted them into the competition, knowing that they could not compare with a lot of the girls that she chose. And once them girls found that out, they was all pissed off. And I feel like they had every fucking right to be. I feel like that was really playing in their face. To add insult to injury, I don't feel like she handled the situation right when it all came out. When it came out, all the other girls, the Rocky, Bigdank, whocamille, and queenizzy, and Hot Chalk, they're all sitting there like, this is some bullshit. Because, like, you actually been working with them. You've been living with them. How is it that we not supposed to feel like they got some type of advantage over us when you're already so close to them? Not to mention, you sent Bigmali home because she had somebody already helping her. Deb with her bullshit. Here she come. I feel I might not have did the right thing, but I just feel like I could do some good. Bringing Deb into this house. Deb always sound like she need to blow her nose for 10 minutes straight. Clear out all them sinuses. I don't know what it is about her nasal cavity that just be sending me. But she's trying to explain to the other girls why she brought them in. She felt like they deserved to be able to come and compete in the competition. Even one of them, Alectra, was like, I feel like Deb did me a disservice inviting me into this competition. And I absolutely agree. This was not the setting to bring them into. When you are pitting hard rappers up against each other, trying to find the best rapper, and you bring two girls that are basically kind of leaning more, well, one of them definitely leaning more towards pop, and then one sound like she doing spoken word mixed with a little piece of rap every time she get on stage. So she turns around, and once she sees all the other girls mad, she sends these two home. She sends home Alectra and honeyb. All hell break loose. Alectra, she just accepted her fate because, again, she felt like she shouldn't have been there no way. honeyb, she gets fired up. She ends up getting into it with Rocky and Hot Chalk, who, incidentally, are both from Philly and didn't like each other when they came in the house, but are made up, and now they both bullying, well, not bullying, but they both sticking beside each other, letting honeyb know that she full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, you knew good and well that you weren't supposed to say anything. You were supposed to be here under the guise of, Miss Deb. You've been living with her. She's trying to keep helping y'all. That's some bullshit. They get into it, and Chalk actually slapped honeyb in the face. I ain't saying she slapped the hell out of her. She did not. She gave her a little smack on the cheek. And honeyb tries to get through security like a linebacker, but he do not let her. Okay? It is all here. Rocky over here like, oh, man, she trying to get through security. This is some bullshit, bro. This is some bullshit. She don't get through security, but after the fact, Deb reminds her that she has to go. She arguing back and forth with Deb because I feel her too. Like, at this point now, you're going to send her home. Why in the hell did you bring her in the first place? Knowing if this secret came out, you going to turn on her. Like, the whole thing is crazy to me. You should have kept that relationship separate. If these are two girls that you've been working with for years, why in the world, Deb, would you not think that it would look like favoritism that you would bring these two girls into this house, into this competition, and you've already had history with them? them. You've already been working with them. You know them. They've been living with you. It just makes no sense. So she's dead ass right for being emotional and for being hot-headed. She go off on Deb. She say she pressing charges on Chalk and Rocky. But Deb remind her girl, when that girl has smacked you around to the cheek, that bodyguard can press charges on you because you went at him with the top of your head to his stomach trying to get to Hot Chalk. You didn't get to her, but the same can be said. If you would have got to her, y'all would have fought. You pressing charges, and if that security guard would have let you pass, y'all would have ended up fighting. And you probably would have got your ass beat, but it would have been on both of y'all because you was charging at her too. So I don't know whether or not she has chose to drop the charges, but I know she went on ahead and packed her stuff and she left. Deb go down and she tells Hot Chalk now she got to send her home. See what all this shit you caused? Now Hot Chalk got to go home. Chalk, no, you should not have smacked the girl in the face, but I understand why emotions were so high and why the girl ended up smacking her in the face. You know, I think Deb caused all this shit. Then you sitting up here looking stupid. You're going to let something this small. You're going to let something this small make you not want to keep going? It discourages people there. They here thinking that they all on equal playing field. Whole time they're not. Whole time they are not. And that's a lot to swallow when it all come out. Another scene that I think she played with these girls is bigdank. Oh my God. This is probably the most frustrating part of this. Picking dank, you know, it is not, I'm just going to put this disclaimer out here, y'all. We just going to have to talk about it. Dank is not a small girl. And we are just going to have to call a thing a thing. Dank said that at one point in her life, she looked like she was almost 600 pounds. And baby, she looked like she's still about 550 of it. Okay. She's not a small girl. She has trouble standing up for a long period of time. She has trouble, just with her legs and her knees and stuff hurting. She be out of breath when she's trying to rap. This is not, I don't feel like it's the competition for her. I feel like, especially, okay, let's just get into the scene. They go to the fur store on one of the episodes. And the assignment is they're going to pick out a fur so that they can model it and take pictures, right? Nothing in the store fits dank. But there's this one shawl. And the thing of it is, dank, you probably could have worked that shit and made it look good. But I get what you was feeling. You know, this was literally the only piece. So the pressure in her head was probably telling her, I'm going to have to make this work. I'm going to have to. There's nothing else I can do. But it ain't my style. At the same time, this ain't my style. That's why she kept saying shit like, I feel like I'm just winging it. I'm just winging it. And Deb like, what do you mean by winging it? Tell me what you mean by winging it. She means she doesn't know what to do with this outfit. That's what she means. The girl wear, look, 2-piece stretch pants sets every day. She does not know how she's going to rock this poncho fur that you're trying to have her put on. They find another coat for the girl. It don't exactly fit her, but it's one of the only coats that she could get her arms in and it could kind of go around her. So the other girls, I think they're trying to be supportive. They rallying around her and they like, oh my God, yeah, bigdank mommy, you look good, girl. Woo, woo, woo. Deb said there, we're not going to do this. She need a bigger size. She needs a bigger size. Well, at this point, Dank is frustrated because she like, well, I already asked the people and they done told me this is all they have available. Deb is telling her shit like, you need to ask the man. All you do, I come in here all the time. And it's stuff in here for small girls that I can't fit. And I ask those questions. And they get it made. I get it made custom. Dad, why are you telling her this? Like she has the time or the resources to get a custom 400-pound fur made in the time frame that y'all are here doing this competition. So then that prompts Dank to ask the man, can you make this in my size? What this man say? We can make anything. Just give me 7 to 10 days. Y'all do not have no 7 to 10 days there. What kind of advice was that to give that girl in this moment? In this moment, real life, yeah, that might have been a thing to tell her. Had she been on the outs and she go in there and throwing a hissy fit just because they don't have her size, reminding her that you can request to have something custom made, yes, that will work. But in this moment, y'all are supposed to be taking pictures that day for this competition. You don't have 7 to 10 days to wait. Why would you give her advice to ask the man to custom make her a coat? Deb. Y'all, this is what I mean when I say she is just playing with these girls. It just really feels like these are games at this point. Dang, it looked like she ended up using that same shawl because when she took the pictures that day, she had on, she tried on a white one in the scene, but it looked like she had on a black one, and she ended up looking good in it. I think they had flung it over her shoulder one time, and then they had flung it over both, where it could, you know, and the picture was from maybe like the chest up, so it didn't look like, you couldn't tell on the outside looking in that it wasn't actually a jacket. So she did make it work, and I think that is what she should have told her. The lesson should have been preaching to her, you have to work with what the fuck you got. We got this competition that we have to get done today. Take this fucking fur, freak it out, put it on, and get these fucking pictures done. You are a beautiful girl in the face. You are a talented ass rapper. Don't let none of this other shit fool you. Fuck that, it's not your style. Throw it on, put your outfit on, and get your ass out here and work it. Because that's what she ended up doing. She was not ever going to be able to get a custom fur, Deb, and then you mad at her. You told this might not be the place for you because you're not going to embarrass me in here. I really thought she was going to send that girl home, all because she was distraught about this situation. After that, they dwindle down. It's 4 of them left. They going and they doing their final performances. Dank gets sent home, as she should. Dank did not need to be there, you know, just as far as her health is concerned. Rocky ended up sending herself home because Rocky, like, this shit is getting to be too much. I came here to rap, showcase being a rapper. I did not come here for all this mixing and mingling, and that's what I was saying earlier. You know, yeah, we know, Deb, that you have been in this room with these celebrity people for years. We don't need it shoved down our throat all the time. I feel like you could have left a lot of these celebrity people off the roster and made it more about these girls rapping. Yeah, they need to know a lot of fundamentals in the business, but right now they need to focus on the rapping. Well, Deb knows she don't want Rocky going home, so she went and got Rocky and brought her ass back to the competition, which was good for her because Rocky ended up winning. But basically, I wanted to make a video, and I just need y'all to get down in these comments and let me know, how do y'all think Deb handled these girls on this show? Like, do y'all think that this shit was a big old shit show? Though I just really feel like, I don't know if it's because it's the first season and maybe she has the potential to do it differently on the next season, but I really think it's a lot of stuff she need to change, and I honestly feel like it needs to be that Deb cannot bring nobody that she has been working with, or that she know that she want to keep saying stuff like, I handpicked all these girls. I handpicked them. Yeah, we know you handpicked them from your house. We know. She can't bring any of the girls that she knows because that makes it look like the other girls are at an unfair advantage. So she does not need to do that if they have a season 2 of this. If she has a season 2, the network does not need to let her bring girls that she has already previously had a relationship and been working with. It needs to be fresh, raw talent, and they do need to focus more on skill. I feel like this would have been kind of a better show if we saw like rap battles, like anything going on. She made them bitches go head to head. I think a lot of us thought that that's what type of show this was going to be, including why Rocky left. I think she thought that how her and Billboard handled they beef in the beginning, how Deb was like, we're going to have a battle rap. Let's go. Rocky jumped up off that couch and was like, let's get it. And went right at her and sent Billboard straight home looking silly. And I think that a lot of them thought that that's what type of competition it was. And really it was a competition on Deb trying to groom somebody to become an artist, not necessarily the next hard rapper. But y'all let me know what y'all thought of this season of Deb's House. Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments so I can know what y'all thinking about. And also, y'all know I'm going to be back with the next one.